Is a tangled web of court paperwork, a system designed to take care of people who are wards of the state.
Investigative reporter Matt Fleener has spent the past 6 months digging into Missouri's guardianship system. And Matt, looking into this story of one woman who says she is stuck in a paper prison.
Lauren, Chris, we have spent the past 6 months uncovering concerning details about public guardianship in Missouri. In that time, we followed the story of a woman from St. Joseph who says she's been trapped in a court-approved guardianship for years. She's now in a nursing home clear across the state.
This is nothing like prison. This is way worse than prison. This is like solitary confinement, actually. We go outside to smoke break, and that's about it.
Shiro Ritchie is on the phone inside a nursing home in Farmington, Missouri. She wants out.
We cannot leave at all unless we get permission from our guardians to leave.
My name is Shiro Ritchie.
KMBC 9 Investigates first discovered Ritchie's story after she released this YouTube video last year.
I've been in a nursing home for 13 years. The reason being is because I overdosed 12 years ago and I asked the judge to take my rights away so that I could get clean. Well, after I got clean, they would not let me go. I've been in here for years, recycled into different nursing homes across the state of Missouri.
Ritchie is a ward of the state of Missouri under public guardianship. She believes she's stuck in a paper prison of court orders, judges' signatures, and doctors' evaluations.
We're locked up like criminals.
The nursing home is where her guardian has put her. She's told KMBC 9 Investigates multiple times over the phone in the past 6 months she wants freedom to make her own decisions about her life.
It puts you in a place of loneliness. People are away from their families for long periods of time.
I think we're charged to protect people.
Her guardian is Brad Haggard. Voters elected him as the public administrator of Buchanan County last year. He could not discuss Ritchie's case due to privacy concerns, but a court filing shows he has supported an independent psychological evaluation for Ritchie to determine if she can be released from public guardianship. He also spoke to KMBC 9 Investigates about his work for 297 people on his caseload, spread out in counties all across Missouri.
We work nonstop. I mean, it's just nonstop during the day. Just trying to communicate with clients or their facilities or their caregivers.
Every Missouri county has a public administrator. They're mostly elected, sometimes appointed as public guardians of last resort, when judges rule family or friends can no longer care for someone. That system has come under fire. In 2024, the Department of Justice found Missouri unnecessarily institutionalizes too many people with mental health disabilities, using guardianship as a pipeline into nursing homes across the state.
Especially when you first get a client, if they're in the hospital, you become their guardian. There's mental health disease involved. They've been in an unsafe situation. That's really the only place to place someone in that position.
In 2020, the Missouri Association of Public Administrators came out with this report. It highlighted how public administrators often don't have enough resources while navigating complex systems to provide care for their wards, while also facing increased pressure from the state and stakeholders to ensure all wards are placed in their least restrictive alternatives. In Haggard's case, he has clients in more than 30 nursing homes all across Missouri.
It's challenging for sure. And so my goal would be to try to bring as many of those folks back to Buchanan County, or at least, the Clinton County, DeKalb County, Platte County, where it's closer.
How can we help?
Just get the word out.
Shiro Ritchie, meanwhile, simply wanted her story out so she could get out of guardianship.
There's people like us that are stuck in these places that need to be released.
And that decision is up to a judge. With the help of her attorney and her guardian, Shiro has tried for the past few months to get an independent medical evaluation that could allow her to leave guardianship, but those hearings have been delayed for a couple of months. We'll continue, though, absolutely to follow Shiro's story, and it is quite a story.
And quite complicated.
Yeah, you bet. We are digging into other cases as well of people inside Missouri's paper prisons. If you have a case we need to know about, email us at investigates@kmbc.com.
All right, Matt, thank you.
You bet.
Well, you can watch all of Matt's reporting on paper prisons right now on our website.
All you have to do is click the Investigates tab of KMBC.com.